This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped's Lawnmower 4.0 is the professional grooming kit for the male body. Use the code CHAPPY20 for 20% off your orders at manscaped.com. Manscaped, your balls will thank you. Welcome everyone to the show. We're going to try and predict the Leicester lineup facing Southampton tomorrow at St Mary's. Leicester have played 35 in all competitions, winning 16, losing 8 and drawing 11 against Southampton, with the previous fixtures of 1-1 draw at St Mary's and a 1-0 in the FA Cup at the King Power Stadium as the previous two fixtures. This show is sponsored by Manscaped. Please check out manscaped.com. Link is pinned in the chat, so also in the description of the video. The precision tools for your crown jewels at manscaped.com. Trust me, this tool, believe me, baby, trust me, your balls will thank you. Trust me. Right, guys in the chat, how are you all doing? First of all, I am doing well. I'm doing all right. It's been a week since the passing of my friend. I've managed to kind of have a good night out with the lads and deal with that emotionally. What a time it's been for the last probably month as well, with Mrs. being poorly. But football-wise, it's not been too bad. Leicester are looking decent, beating Watford 4-2 on the previous fixture. Vardy almost getting a hat-trick in that horrendous snowstorm, I'd call it, in Leicester. Mad weather conditions for the game. Did you all enjoy the game? I certainly did. Now look at this, right? Two teams are going into this. It's Southampton's a bit of one of those, like 9-0 we've had before, and then they came here and battered us and got revenge. Vestergaard is going to play for this game, do you think? Seeing as it's his former side, I can imagine probably. There's a few injuries out for them as well as us. Like Diallo's out for them. That's an interesting one. He's got a 50-50 chance of returning for tomorrow's clash with Leicester. It's doubtful. Obviously, Leicester's injuries are... we won't go into it, but there's no Youri Tielemans, no Fofana again, no Pereira again. There's no James Justin, who's had a setback as well. So that doesn't look good either. I was at Watford game, my first game in a while. I love the snow, says Nazim in the chat. Let me know where you were for the Watford game. Did you watch it on the TV? It was impossible to watch on the telly. I tell you what, trying to do the watch-along show here was an absolute nightmare. I'm not going to lie. Now, Leicester have been playing with those four at the back and actually playing with wingers left and right for the last couple of fixtures. Do we play with a back four again on wingers? Or does he change it up, do you reckon? Does Brendan change it up? Let me know in the chat what you think. In fact, I could probably do a poll, actually. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to set up a poll right now on formation. So while you guys are busy putting your chats in, by the way, smash a like on this video while you're doing that. And also, please subscribe if you're brand new. There's only a few of us here. I do apologise. I haven't scheduled this like all day. I wish I had. And I got more people in. But it is what it is. Do we go with a 4-3-2-1? Do we go with maybe a 4? Maybe a 4. I suppose you could go with a 4-2. I don't know, 4-1-3-2, and play up top, or anything else. Maybe a 4-4-2. I don't think it's going to be that. I think it will be the same, to be honest with you. But or maybe we'll put 3 at the back, like a 3-5-2 sort of formation-ish. 3-5-1, 3. I don't know what he plays these days. A 3-4-2-1, is it? I think it's a 3-4-2-1. Is that the one that Brendan plays? I think it is. Let's have a look, see what you guys are thinking. I'll pop it up in the chat and see what you guys are saying. Brad is here. Abdul's here as well. Yes, how are we all doing? LCFC fan, what's good, Lee? How are you? I think the game's on Sky. I believe it's televised tomorrow. I'm sure it is. Rogers for striker, says Chester Leicester. Vestergaard's going to start against Southampton, right? I'm sure he is. I was watching this stream playing Rocket League because I was bored. Well worth it, though, says Chester Leicester. All the Prem games this week are on Prime Video. Ah, yes. So we actually will be in sync with the rest of the world tomorrow night then when we watch the game. Because, yes, I do have Prime. Who hasn't got Prime? Hands up if you haven't got Prime. I have, but hands up if you haven't got Prime. Emojis, let's go. 4-2-3-1 is what we played, no? Yeah, it is. So it's a 4-3-2-1. 4-2-3-1. Bollocks. I meant 4-3-2-1. The formation is. I meant 4-2-3-1. Sorry, it's my bad. It's a 4-2-3-1. That top pole is a 4-2-3-1. My mistake. When are you going to play GTA 3? When am I going to be able to do anything? I'm on my 30-day. I'm on my non-stop all the way to Christmas Eve on the lates and stuff on the van. So I'm going to walk in, literally to the office for about 10 to 3 and drive to school and pick my kids up. So I've got no time to play any games because by the time that's all sorted and I get home, I've got the kids and missus at work. I can't sit here playing it at the minute, but I will do. No, I don't have Prime, says Rennie B. Okay, so a 4-2-3-1 is set the formation. I thought it would be, to be honest with you. So there you go. So we'll go with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Jumping over to it. Casper in goal. Ward's not going to go. I mean, we do this time and time again, but I know you guys vote for him in, but it's not going to happen. I'll do it anyway, but it's not happening. It's just not happening. So let me know what your thoughts are. Casper's been pretty decent. If you have a look at the tier review show, Casper was in the average tier, but he has been decent. I thought he deserved to go a bit higher up, to be honest with you, with some of the saves that he obviously made. But you guys seem to put him in the average at the minute, and it is what it is. Back over to there. Casper is 7th ranked. Man, that's mad. And you guys are voting for Casper in anyway. 88% of you have voted for Casper. So Schmeichel's going to be the man. It's just how it is, isn't it? That's just how it is. So then, does Vestergaard play against his former side? Get those likes up, guys, so more people come in. I've not shared this on anywhere, so I wish I had. Get those votes up, guys, as well on the polls. We need more votes on the polls. So, are we going to go with a centre-back pairing of Cags, Vesta, or Evans, or Vesta, Evans, or Amate, brother, plus someone. There you go. I don't think Amate is going to start. Advent starts tomorrow. Yes, it does. Get those calendars open. I want to see some chockies opened and eaten. The kids have got a calendar each as well. They don't even know it yet, but they have. Let's have a look at the votes. Evans and Cags, or Cags and Vesta. I think Vestergaard starts tomorrow, though. Don't you think Vestergaard starts tomorrow against his former side? Just makes more sense. I don't know. Evans won't play again. I don't think he will either. He's too injury prone. Vestergaard starts and Amate super sub. I think it'll be Vesta and Cags. Personally, I think it's going to be Vestergaard and Cags. But what do I know? The votes are in at the moment. There's 20 of you here. Get those votes in. I want to finish this on a high as well. More likes, more people viewing. I want your thoughts on Vestergaard as a player at Leicester so far. I'm not feeling it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not feeling it. I'm a little concerned about him. A little bit concerned about him. But let me know what your thoughts are on Vestergaard. He's too slow for me. he's slower than Maguire. He's an absolute clunk. It's just a bloody. I don't know why I went for him. I don't know why we didn't go for Tarkowski, to be honest with you, instead. But there you go. Awful. Actually, both centre backs rested. So Marty Vestergaard. Well, the voting's in, and everyone's saying Evans and Cags, but I really don't think Evans and Cags is going to be the one. But you lot are the one that are voting for this. I really don't see it. Should have gone for Zuma. Yeah, that'd have been quite a good signing. To be honest with you, Chester, that would have been a good signing. Looks like that's it then. I can't change anyone's minds, so we leave it as that. Evans and Cags. It's not going to be Evans and Cags. It is not going to be Evans and Cags. But we'll go left back. Thomas, who's had some average games. Bertrand, who's had COVID. Don't really know how he's going to be. I can't really put Castagna in because Ricardo's not available, so we need Castagna at right back. We might go for a back three, you know. Yeah, that's a possibility, you know, with Vestergaard as well. And Amate and Cags, and Evans gets a rest. That might be a possibility, actually. And then two wing backs of Thomas and Castagna still. But I don't know. Brendan worked really well with wingers recently, so I think he's going to go wingers, which is Barnes and Lookman. It's tough to call. Should have we got Maxon Lacroix from Wolfsburg? He's insane. He was 79 pace on FIFA, French, and 21. So him and Fofana for the future. Didn't we look at him on the FIFA career mode as well? Which, by the way, I will do at some point. I will be back into it. It's just a matter of trying to get just an hour at the minute to myself. This is 20 minutes to myself to do this. 20 minutes is all I've got. So, you know, I try to squeeze whatever I can in. I know you guys like doing this and voting for it. So, let's do the voting anyway. Let's see what it is. You guys want Luke Thomas in? That's interesting. And so, have you all turned off of Bertrand, or is it just purely because he's had COVID and you've heard the rumours that he's not done great at training because of it? Because that's what I've heard. Interesting. Okay. Well, same question on the right, though, while we're here. Same question on the right. Lee, have you heard of the Fikir? No, I haven't. I've stayed away from all football news recently, purely because obviously my friend passed away and I've been working on the donations and shit at the time. Obviously, I study for the Leicester stuff now. I know obviously where we are, but I'm concerned about football at the minute, to be honest with you. I think it's just in a world of its own. It really is just starting to lose me. There's just so much going on, like the Messi with the Ballon d'Or and Lewandowski not getting it and stuff. It's like what how is that possible? But there you go. And like, you know, it just makes you laugh, doesn't it? We won't go into it. Castagna at right back or someone else. I don't know who else can go. It's got to be Castagna. Who else can go right back? We haven't got anyone. I don't even know who goes at right back. We haven't got anyone. We've got no squad. Someone else, lol. Who else is going there? None of you type up Michael Brighton because I'm not having it. He can't defend for shit at right back. Not like Castagna and Thomas can. Don't even Chester Leicester does it. Lee, who do you think is doing better, Vardy or Daka? I think Daka's the European man, right? The Premier League experience isn't quite there. But give it time. Vardy's on his last peak going down now. Vardy, he's on his he's top of his peak. right, probably past the top. He's on his way down, but he's up there. He's not down here. He's up there still on the peak going down. He's up there. He's not here. Is David Campbell in the Prem squad? I don't know. I've got his thingamajig here, VDC, but I don't know if he's in the Prem log. I know Mendy isn't. I'm not sure if VDC is. I've got his thing here, so maybe. Couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Genuinely couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Obviously, Mendy's pissed off that he's not in, and I'd be annoyed if I was left out of the Premier League side. I'd be pissed, especially if you're being asked to play in these cup games and stuff. It just don't. Oh, it do my nutting. Vardy gets a brace tomorrow, and he's joint top scorer. Yeah, and he's got like something stupid like 90 something goals. Is it over the age of 30 or something stupid? Is that right in the Prem or something? I can't remember what the exact thing is, but it's something ridiculous, like unbelievable. Our Marte Ghanaian excellence could play it right back. He could, but he's going to go centre back with Vestergaard or Cags. It's not going to be Evans, I'm telling you. But you guys are the ones that have voted it. So it's Castagna in on right back. So we move into the middle. Obviously, Ndidi's getting a bit worried about Ndidi. A bit reckless. Gave away 2 penalties now. Not 1, but 2. Give 2 penos away. Okay, the first one was a dodgy handball, but the one, just terrible defending. Sloppy stuff. Is it Ndidi and Soumare again? I'll do CDM. Ndidi or Soumare? Or someone else at CDM? Or do we play 2 CDMs? I'll do the first one first. And then we'll see what you guys are saying. I mean, we've been saying that for 4 years, and yeah, it's true. That's true. Vardy wouldn't say excellence now. Put Amarte at right back. He used to be one. I don't think he's gonna be though, mate. I really genuinely don't. First penalty was a bit dumb. The handball was a bit harsh. Ndidi and Soumare, no question. So Ndidi's in as your first, and then I'm assuming I'm going to do the same vote, and it'll be Ndidi Soumare. I might as well just put in the 2. I'll put in the 2 most voted here. It just makes more sense. There's no way you're going to play no one else. So Ndidi and Soumare go in on that basis. Just makes more sense just to do that because there's no Yori Tielemans. Colo Torre at CDM, beautiful human being. Colo, Torre, yeah. Those were the days. So on that case, you've got those 2. So yeah, that's it. Vardy's level with Ian Wright, 93 goals. I thought I was right on that record. I've seen it earlier. So obviously James Maddison is your number 10. It's not going to be KDH, is it? Your Camera. Matters, KDH, Perez, fucking Perez. It's gonna be Matters. He's finally come back. What did he get? 2 assists and a goal against Watford. I mean, you've got to play him. You just have to. You just surely Maddison's gonna. He got man of the match as well by you guys in the chat from the tier review. Madders just did below me, man of the match. So surely he's got to play. He's just got to. Has to be James Maddison. Oh, 100%. Get your votes in. Can't see it being anyone else. If you vote for Perez, you're drunk. It's got to be. It just has to be. It just has to be. Yeah, 2 assists and 1 goal. He's finally finding some form, you know. It took a while, but he's finally getting there with some form, which is what we needed to see. Might as well end that. I want Iheanacho to start, to be honest. Rest Vardy for Saturday. Interesting. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'm just looking at some bits now. Southampton have had a player sent off in each of their last 3 home league games against Leicester. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Ryan Bertrand, and Vestergaard. 2 of them players are ours. Oh, God. After winning just 3 of their first 38 away league games against Southampton, drawing 14 and losing 21, Leicester have now won on 3 of their last 4 visits to St Mary's, drawing 1 while netting 16 goals in the last 4 games. Holy crap. That's mental. Hey, Jam Jam. How are you, dude? You going to bed?
Yeah.
Good lad. the irony of that. That's mad. I can't believe that.
Oh, so you're doing the lineup prediction?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. You know, rubbing me like that is going to send me sleep. And plus, Paige, you need to shut the door because Paige is just gone off. So say bye-bye to everyone. You're going to get your teeth done. Go on, off you go.
Let me just have a look so far.
That's what people have voted in so far.
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to go with your left winger, which is Bot. Guys, at this point, is it just Barnes left wing? But I don't see me even doing much point to this. Who else can go on the left apart from Barnes? All Brighton. Perez. Fucking, he ain't going to play right, is he? He ain't going to play left even. Left winger, it's Barnes. I don't even know why I'm asking you. This is the same team as the last. The one that I think is going to be is the one on the right. The irony of that, though, mate, is funny, isn't it? Harvey Barnes. Ooh, it's an equaliser. At least they can't get sent off. Just mad. Can't believe I just read that with the stats. And 2 of those 3 players are ours now. Southampton's home games. Oh, God. Southampton's home games have seen fewer goals scored than any other side in the Premier League this season, with Saints scoring 5 and conceding 4 in their 6 games at St Mary's so far this term. And Leicester City have both scored and conceded in each of their last 13 Premier League away games. 4, 20 and away against 21 in Premier League history. Only Blackburn have had a longer run of both scoring and conceding in consecutive away games. Deary me. That's probably at set pieces as well, so never mind. Right, Barnes wins that poll. The right side is the one. This is the one that's going to be interesting. Do you guys for Mark up Brighton to add a little bit of more of a defence? I don't think you need defence with Castagna at right back. Or do you go Lookman? Now, I think Lookman looked mustard, to be honest with you. I don't care if his name's Muhammad Ali. Mustard, the man can't fight. It's a snatch line. Lookman or Perez or O'Brien. There you go. It's got to be Lookman, surely. And we've got to sign him up, by the way. I'm starting to really like him. He got a goal as well. Yes, it was a tap-in, but you know what? He did all right. He played all right. Have a look at the tier review. Lookman in your GOAT tier. He's got to play, right? He's got to play. That was your review from your last game there, your lineup, men. Bond sitting on the line. Yeah, I think so. I think he's got to play. He's got to start. 80% of you are saying Lookman. So there's a few votes for Perez. But all in all, it's not for me. Sorry. Perez just not for me. Although he did post on social media the other day. Oh, was it even this morning? Might have been this morning. Looking forward to Southampton. So maybe, just maybe he gets the nod to play. But I reckon it's Lookman. You guys want Lookman. I want Lookman. Lookman's in. So then, this is the real one. Because this is tough. Because Jamie Vardy's our Premier League striker. Who's on good form. But so is Patson Daka. He's on brilliant form. And I'd like to see Kalichi get some goals again. So it's tough to pick who's going up top. Who's your striker? Who is your striker for tomorrow's game? Are you going with Vardy? Are you going Daka? Or are you going Nacho? That's the problem. Do you rest Vardy? There's a lot of games coming up, don't forget, as well. That's the other problem we've got coming up. Leicester have got, I think, as of tomorrow, which is the 1st of December, there's Sunday, there's Napoli on the Thursday next week, there's Newcastle, there's Tottenham, there's Everton, there's Liverpool, there's 7 games before Christmas. There's 7 games. In the next 24 days, there's 7 games to play. Then there's Boxing Day. Then there's the 28th. Then is there one on the New Year's Day clash as well? I think New Year's Day we play one as well. That's 10 games from tomorrow to New Year's Day. 10 games. Do we rest a player? Let me know in the chat what your thoughts are. And tell me the reasons why you're voting as well. Tell me who you voted for and why you voted for. Because this is tough. Vardy's 36, Daka's 36, Nacho's 27. It's tough to pick between the lot of them, to be honest with you. You're very, very tied all in. So you've got Vardy. Let's remove Vestergaard a minute. You've got Vads. You've got Kells. And you've got Daka. 3 strikers. You can only pick one. Who's going? Who starts up top? Who starts? Vardy's edging it here. Nacho's, believe it or not, Kelechi Nacho, who scored shitloads last season when Vardy had his surgery, is now at the bottom of the list of the 3 strikers that we have. He's bottom. So that tells you something. That tells you something. Perez has 3 goals at Saints last year, says Bravo. I'd like a 5-3-2, same wingers with Daka and Nacho up top. So you play a Marte in the middle. I don't know how you would do that, to be honest with you, though, mate. I'm not going to lie. How do you remove? Do you take off Barnes, Lookman, Thomas, and Castagna would go wide. Marte would be in the middle with, or Vestergaard would be in the middle with Cags and. Don't know. That'd be a bit tough to jig. That'd be tough. Vardy doesn't need a rest. He's fine with his Red Bull and Coke. Looks like Vardy's the man again. The man that you guys. I'm not used to that much depth. I'm not going to lie. I think someone's just put that in the chat as well at the same time as me. But I'm not used to having such squad depth for strikers. So there you go. There's your lineup that you voted in. I know some of you haven't voted that, but some of you have. Personally, in my opinion, I think Soumaré should be benched and play Daka and Nacho. Well, just play Ndidi and Maddison, or be a bit too open in the middle. I think without 2 players, without that, because Soumaré is acting more like a Yuri Tielemans player at the minute, with like a more of a in between the 2. He really sits more like here on the lines, and Ndidi more of a sweeps more up. It's kind of how Soumaré sits, Maddison like that. That's like kind of how it sits at the moment. So without him, look at it, you can just look at it. No, I don't think so. Yes, it's great for going attack, but I don't know about defense. I'm not so sure. In the middle, it's just too much. Personally, in my opinion, I think Soumaré should be better. Oh, sorry, I read that one. Hi, what does Chappy mean? No hate. Chappy, what does Chappy mean? It's my surname, Chapman. It's my nickname. Chappy is my nickname. Lee Chappy. Lee Chapman. And there you go. There's Jack. I'm not so much sure about this squad depth, mate. I'm not used to it either. It's strange. Why not playing Tielemans because he's out? He's injured. Tielemans is injured, and play a Diamond. No, okay. I see what you're saying. Schmeichel, Amate, Cags, Vesta, Barnes, Soumaré, Maddison, Lookman, Daka, and Nacho, says Jack. Only 2 subs. We've not done the subs yet. We're not on the subs yet. Yeah, you see what I mean, Reese? You see what I mean? Right, okay, let's have a look. So if we go, we've got Danny Ward. Vestergaard's obviously going to make the bench. Name drop some players that are going to make the bench, boys. Does Bertrand make this bench against his former side? 2 former Southampton players on the bench? I reckon so. Michael Brighton and Ward will make the bench too. For sure, Ward will be there. Who else? Perez. Amate. Hamza. KDH. I'm just listing all the players we've got left. And then you can vote who's been dropped out of the bench. That's about it, to be fair. Who's dropped? Your internet is bad. Why, what happened? Did it go? While I was messing about with that, did it go? Bloody hell. It's shit, isn't it? Who gets dropped out of the bench? Perez. Perez gets dropped. I don't think he does. I don't think Perez gets dropped. I don't. After seeing his socials, I don't think he's dropped. But big up yourselves for coming in and you know, putting your comments in. But for me, drop Barnes. He's not been recently. He's been all right. He starts. You guys voted him in. Your screen looks like it's being painted with Vaseline. Does it? Oh, yeah. Why is that then? What the hell? That's so weird. Sick to death of it now. It's getting on my nerves. Do you know what I mean? Well annoying. Before. Oh, not now. Sound. Speaking of Vaseline, if you're interested in a little down below products, go to manscaped.com and get 20% off using code CHAPPY20 at the checkout. Your balls, trust me, will thank you. Mark dropped. Perez dropped. Drop them. Chowdhury off the bench. Yeah. Hamza's the one that got because he's the replacement in the middle if something goes wrong. No. So it's going to be Bertrand. It's going to be Ryan Bertrand. It's Ryan Bertrand. It's Ryan Bertrand. Because he's not been right since COVID. It's Bertrand. You need someone in the middle in case something happens to Samori or Ndidi. So there you go. Right, that's it. There you go. So you've gone with Kasper Schmeichel, basically the same team. It's the same team. It's the same team, boys. It's the same team. Fair enough. That's what I'd have gone with. Fair enough. I think we'll win with that tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, we will be doing the watch along show tomorrow. I'll drop the link in now for you. There is your link. Tomorrow's watch along. Tomorrow's watch along. Boosh. There is your link for tomorrow's watch along. Please. Oh shit. I've just made Reese a mod as well. By the way, Reese, congrats. Tomorrow's watch along. Please click on there, and I shall be with you from about 7:15 tomorrow. From about 7:15 tomorrow. For tomorrow's game, please join me. Looking forward to it. It's going to be an exciting one. Hopefully Leicester can keep going and keep breaking records at Southampton and get maybe the biggest away record win of 10-0 this time instead of Who knows? You don't know, do you? But no, on a serious note, thank you all of you for coming in. Appreciate it. I love doing this, I do. So see you tomorrow for the show. Please join me tomorrow. It's live on Amazon Prime. And I think what I'm going to do is test tomorrow. I'm going to test and see if I can maybe share the game with you through the new software that I've got. So wait and see. Tomorrow might just be able to share you the game. Maybe. Raz has just joined 11-0. Hopefully we break records. Hopefully we break another record. That'd be amazing and put me in the right mood, because I've been in a right bastard of a mood for the last month or two. But until then, guys, take care of yourselves, and she'll see you tomorrow for the watch along show right here live. Southampton, Leicester, 7:30 kickoff, live from 7:15 here, scheduled for. Get those likes up on that link right now. It's pinned in the chat. Should take you straight to the show. First one to get a comment gets a shout out right now. I've just jumped into it myself. So click on that link. I'll give you a shout out. Go, go, go. Someone, MP Gaming said everyone smash a sub on there. Chester Leicester's also joined in on that room as well. Anyone else that joins in that room right now, I'll give you a shout out. Raz, top man, congrats on the 25k. Mental numbers, mate. You keep growing, you keep going. You do your thing. I'll keep doing mine. It's a slower grower, but I'll join you. I'll catch up eventually. Probably not. Mind you, Raz, I've got a question for you before we go. One question before I go. Raz, what are you going to do if EA Sports turn FIFA into a free-to-play shite of a game like PES? What happened to PES? What happens to FIFA content then, mate? I've heard that that's what's happening next year. They're going free-to-play. Don't know how bad that's going to be, but hit me up on what you're going to do with that. Maybe in my DMs. It's a good conversation to have. Right, boys. Should see you all tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and stay safe out there. See you later, guys.